Hello friends, welcome to Live Here to Mathematics. Today we are going to give you another solution of a problem from Introduction to Real Analysis by S.K. Mappa book. This is the exercise 15 and page number 348, and this is a very good problem. This is a problem on Cauchy mean value theorem. The problem says calculate xi on Cauchy mean value theorem for each of the following pairs of functions. The functions is given as f(x) equals to sin x and gx equals to cos x in the interval pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. So we have to verify Cauchy mean value theorem for these two functions, and then you have to find the value of xi. So for that, let us first learn what is Cauchy mean value theorem. So the Cauchy mean value theorem is, let the function f from closed interval ab to r and g from closed interval ab to r. So f and g are both functions from closed interval ab to r. They satisfy the following three conditions. F and g are both continuous on closed interval, f and g are both differentiable on open interval, and g dash x equals to not equals to 0 for all x in the open interval ab. Then there exists a point xi in open interval ab such that fb minus fa by gb minus ga equals to f dash xi by g dash xi. Okay, so we have to verify these three conditions whether f and g satisfies or not. Okay, so for here the interval is pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. So for our purpose, our a is pi by 4 and b is 3 pi by 4. Okay, now clearly, so our interval, closed interval ab is actually pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. So our a is pi by 4, our b is 3 pi by 4. Now let us have a look at the graph of the functions f(x) equals to sin x and gx equals to cos x. Okay, so this is the function in the black pen. This is sin x. This is the graph of sin x in closed interval 0 pi, and in closed interval 0 pi the function cos x, the graph of cos x is given in blue line. Okay, now we need to look at the functions in the interval pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. So actually this is the area where sin x is this and cos x is this. Now clearly sin x and cos x are continuous over r. Okay, so sin x and cos x are continuous over pi by 4, 3 pi by 4 obviously, and they are differentiable in this interval also, and the graph also verifies these two claims. Okay, so for f(x) equals to sin x and gx equals to cos x, we have that f and g are both continuous on closed interval pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, and they are differentiable on the open interval pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, because they are continuous on whole r and they are differentiable on whole of r. Okay, so these two are obvious. Okay, quite obvious. And if you want to verify these two, so see that this graph, and this graph is the proof of that they are continuous and differentiable in the interval. Okay, so the first, so f and g are continuous and differentiable, so these two claims are, so these two options are clarified. Now we will look at the third option. So g dash is not equal to 0 for all x in open interval ab. Okay, so what is g dash? G is cos x, so g dash x is equals to minus sin x. Okay, and minus sin x is non-zero, is not equal to 0 on open interval pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. Now why this is true? Now just look at the graph of sin x in pi by 4, 3 pi by 4. The graph of sin x is in this interval is this. So the graph of minus sin x will be just the mirror image of that in, okay, so it will be like this. Okay, and this is, look, this does not intersect the x-axis, so this is never 0. Okay, so that is why our claim is proved. So now we will find xi. So all the conditions are satisfied, all three conditions are satisfied. Okay, so now we will look for xi. So for that, so what is the, so we have fb minus fa by gb minus ga equals to f dash xi by g dash xi. Okay, so now what is fb? Our f is, look, our f is sin x. Okay, so if b is 3 pi by 4, so this means sin 3 pi by 4 minus a is pi by 4, sin pi by 4 by, what is g? G is cos function, so we will have cos 3 pi by 4 minus cos pi by 4 equals to f dash xi. F dash xi means sin sine will be cos pi by cos xi by, and here is g dash will be cos derivative. The derivative of cos function is minus sine xi. Okay, so now sine 3 pi by 4 is 1 by root 2. Cos and sine pi by 4 is also 1 by root 2. Cos 3 pi by 4 is minus 1 by root 2, and minus cos pi by 4 is 1 by root 2 equals to cos xi by minus sine xi. Okay, now the numerator is 0, so actually we have 0 equals to cos xi by minus sine xi. Now this implies cos xi equals to 0. Now when is cos xi 0? Cos xi 0 means cos pi by 2. So xi equals to pi by 2, and clearly pi by 2 belongs to the interval pi by 4 comma 3 pi by 4. So our xi is pi by 2. Okay, so we have found the value of xi. So thank you friends, hope you have enjoyed the video, and if you like this video, please subscribe the channel and don't forget to share the video with your friends, and stay tuned with us because we will come back shortly with this kind of video again. And please don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that the videos of all the latest videos you get the notification soon. So hope you will enjoy this video and stay tuned with us. Thank you.